Welcome to the One Decision Away podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman, an entrepreneur, author, content creator, and founder of Kellyanne Cares. This is your space for mindset shifts, personal growth, wellness over 40, productivity, my favorite, and creating a life that feels aligned and intentional. Here we talk about real experiences, reinvention, new chapters, and what it actually takes to rebuild, refocus, and move forward with clarity. Every day you have the opportunity to make a new choice, and that one choice can change everything. Because you're one decision away from a completely different life. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of the One Decision Away podcast. I have some major announcements, which I didn't think I was ready to share, but today is the day, my friends. We are heard in 7 countries already. This show isn't even a month old. Let me tell you, I bawled my eyes out yet again yesterday when I was producing my final episode of the Kellyanne Cares podcast, my show I've had for 9 years. I decided to stop podcasting and launch this new one here that you're listening to because I did not feel aligned to it anymore. So I just had to make the decision to end it, but I didn't want to stop podcasting. I wanted a whole different vibe, different energy. I'm sure you can hear by my voice. So much is going on in my personal and professional life, and I'm here to share all the details. So in today's episode, I am taking you behind the scenes of the biggest reset I have ever attempted. You're literally coming along for the ride. I'm doing this in real time, right alongside with you. So over the next 30 days, I'm rebuilding my entire life from the ground up. I'm about to pitch corporate housing and wellness brands. I'm going to create more streams of income for myself. I'm changing my health. I'm simplifying my business. And I am going to get my dream life because I am designing it and making these changes. I'm acting as if it's already here. And these are the steps that you need to take in order to get what you want out of life. I wrote about this in my book, Everything is Messy. And here I am doing it once again. This time it's different. I'm 48. I have lipedema and lymphedema. It kind of triggered my PTSD from getting misdiagnosed and overdosed with chemo. If you don't know that whole story, it's on the Kellyanne Cares podcast. But I am just a different person. I am ready to change my life. I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to grow my brand in ways that I never thought I could. And I just got this fire lit and I'm ready to go full force. And I'm doing it in real time to show you that anything is possible if you just put in the work. I wrote about this in my book. I have been preaching it ever since. I'm changing my entire life in 30 days. This is the real plan to start over after 40. I'm sharing my morning routines, my evening routines. I even launched a brand new Instagram. I just actually filmed 3 reels. 2 of them happened to deal with Diet Coke, of course. And I was making a dirty diet. And then another one is introducing myself and my show. I haven't had a brand new Instagram in 14 years? I don't even know. My show, this is a brand new show. I've had my other podcast for 9 years, ended that. I ended my website. I transferred domains. I relaunched my coaching programs. I built out an entire brand new website for Kellyanne Cares. I am so proud of the work that I have done this weekend. And today I knew I wanted to record an episode and share that with you. So if you are looking to get organized to become the most productive version of yourself, you need to go to kellyannecares.com. You'll learn a lot more about me and why I am here. But I'm sharing more podcast episodes with you. In the fall, I'm going to have guests. I just cannot right now because obviously I'm in the process of going to be moving. And that's going to make things difficult because as of right now, it dropped 1 digit. I'm recording on my phone in a park with one window down because pigeons, if you can hear them, it's disgusting. It's 100 degrees. It was just 101, but it's too hot to be doing this shit. And I wanted to record inside, but there's extra noises and I was doing laundry and I'm like, oh, fuck it. Let me just go in the car, record, aka my studio on the go and see where this takes me. So right now, today is Monday. Today is day 1 of resetting my entire life. Well, technically it started last week, but this is like I'm gung-ho today. I am pitching. I have so many high-rise corporate furnished apartment buildings or small boutique ones in multiple cities. I'm looking for brands to partner with where I can storytell, where I can share my life, where I can share like on the go, running a business, dealing with health and wellness issues and being myself and like living my best life. I want to tell a story. I don't want to do like UGC content. I'm literally documenting my own life. It's like a little reality show. So you can find all of that on the One Decision Away podcast over on Instagram. And I keep catching myself because I keep saying everything is messy or Kellyanne cares. And there's just so many things that I'm working on, like Coloring Collins, my 4th coloring book, writing my 2nd personal growth book, recipe book, all of that. Like I'm going to start working on that in the fall. But all of this lives under Kellyanne Cares. That is my own personal brand. So if you go to kellyannecares.com, that's where you can learn so much more about me. But as far as if you've ever wanted to start over, reinvent yourself, or create a life that finally feels aligned, this episode is for you. Following me is for you. The content I create is for you. Because like I said, I am doing this shit in real time. You need a copy of my book. You need to read it in less than 2 hours. I know you can because I've read it, I think, almost 10 times now. And I am living the life that I wrote about years ago during the pandemic. Things I am into and not into. Well, let's start with the things I'm saying no to. 1, overthinking. 2, negativity. 3, just like stupid shit like busy work. 4, comparing myself to people. 5, perfectionism because I'm a perfectionist. So that one's going to be hard. Fear and waiting for permission. I am single. I am 48. I don't need anybody telling me to do anything. And neither do you. You have to wake up earlier if you want to accomplish something in life. I don't care who you are, what you do, how many kids you have, what your household situation is. If you wake up earlier, you have more time in the day. I am literally living this. My morning and evening routine I have been talking about for years. They are very sacred to me. I have my supplements. I have my water. I'm going to do a whole breakdown on all of my supplements because I have a shit ton. But I actually just threw away an entire box, I think like a week or 2 ago. And this is when I was decluttering and downsizing. And you can read all about that and listen to that episode on Substack as well. But I am acting as if moving day is already here. It's time to go. It's time to purge. And there's certain brands that I love working with and certain brands I want to partner with to continue my storytelling of what it's like to be single 48 and reinventing myself. So if you're listening or you know somebody and you want to work together, you know where to find me. You can find me on my Substack. You can find me at the One Decision Away podcast Instagram now. I'm so excited to have that. It's literally going to be like my own little reality show. And then, what else? The morning and evening routine. Okay, so my vibration plate, my walking, which I have been slacking on because it's hot as fuck in Las Vegas, which I cannot wait to feel 60 and 70 degrees sun and like ocean breeze at my face again. Let me tell you, I'm in a full face of makeup right now with a long sleeve shirt, recording this episode for you in a car with the window down. I am dying, but this message is so important for me to share, and I already had today's content planned for you, so I was like, I'm doing it. I'm keeping my word to myself. I'm showing up for myself. I'm waking up earlier. I'm taking my shower. I'm having my self-care moments later. I'm doing my nails and my toes because those desperately need to get done. I've been going to the pool with a naked face, like blondish red hair because my color is completely stripped from chlorine and just summer and fading, and no nails and toes because I was focused on getting my workload done, and it's live and I cannot wait for you to check it out. Again, go to kellyannecares.com. And then also, my evening routine. I love my supplements like Aloha for my protein and Moon Brew for my magnesium. And I shouldn't really take melatonin because of my thyroid issue. I have Hashimoto's. So I try not to have those gummies anymore, but every now and then I just need one because it knocks me on my ass. And sometimes you just need that deep sleep. I've been listening to sound baths, 8-hour sound baths every night for probably 6 years. And Susie, you should go follow her, the Copper Vessel on Instagram, is how I got introduced. Well, I actually got introduced by an old client who had her Aloe Yoga app she was talking about, and then found Susie, and then I found Susie. Then she came on my show. Hopefully she'll come back on this one. You can now find her on Hoda Kotb's Joy app I just saw. I actually need to message her to congratulate her about that because that's amazing. But anything sound healing related, you need to follow Susie. She is phenomenal. And I sleep on 30 pounds of crushed crystals because Susie during the pandemic posted that she had this Sunday Citizen blanket, and it was a 30-pound weighted blanket filled with crystals. Well, I took the insert out and I sleep on it. That's what I'm always talking about. So when it comes to sleep, I take it very seriously. I do my magnesium lotions head to toe. I do the masks. I do the 20 things of Korean skincare at night. Like, I'm living my best life when it comes to Korean skincare, let me tell you. I even said to my friend this morning, I was like, it's time to purge the Korean skincare. Like, if I'm going to be actually living out of luggage like I used to years ago. I traveled for 10 years for work when I was a pro makeup artist. One bag was 75 pounds, and I think the other one was like 50 to 60, depending on it. But the 75-pound bag was literally all filled with Lancome and MAC Cosmetics. When I was bouncing around between cruise ships and super yachts and then jets, then that's when I found my Kipling luggage, which is easier to store in a jet. So that's like a whole nother story. Anyway, so I need a luggage collab. I have my Kiplings, but I need like larger, lightweight pieces, and I want them to match. I want everything simplified. I purged my closet. I purged some skincare. I'm purging my office area. If I have to put stuff in storage, like I started going through the stuff that I have a couple months ago, but I need to do just like one more purge because I want the tiniest storage unit possible. And if I am going to travel, I need to go on Amazon or TikTok shop and get my cute little travel cases and like have everything matchy. And that's just my vibe. I want a capsule, tiniest hummingbird, tiniest, smallest I've ever seen in front of me. That's a sign. Every time my mind is thinking about 5 million things, tiny hummingbirds always show up. That, I think, was the tiniest. Listen, I don't give a shit if Mercury is in retrograde or not. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to reinvent my life. So it's just like a little sampling of like my morning and evening routine. Definitely coffee. Definitely my, what's the little tablet I put in my water? Molecular hydrogen. It kind of looks like an Alka-Seltzer and it fizzes and it gives you more energy. It's healthy, like cellular renewal for your bloodstream, and it's just like really good shit. Let me know if you want links to anything, but I'm looking to work with more wellness brands. I love my Brain MD. I love my Moon Brew. I love my Aloha. So those are things that I'm going to be able to travel with. Protein obviously takes up a lot of space, but I love my Brain MD Omni Health protein. I think it's like 22 grams of protein per scoop. Anyway, I've got to like figure everything out. I would like to be able to drive to stay put in a few places, like drive there rather than fly. I'm not ready to like get on an aircraft right now. Maybe a jet, but not like a commercial flight because I don't know, it just freaks me out still. And I'm not saying jet to like be a snob. I'm just saying like I've already lived that life working like a dog in that industry. And so if a collab were to come my way that way, then that would be easier, like JSX or something like that. But, or charter, but like I'm just a normal 48 single female trying to get what I want out of life. I feel like the last 4 years and honestly the last 9 years was just a shit show roller coaster of emotions, not only personally, but also entrepreneurially. Is that a word? With my business. You know what I mean? So I just want to help more women like feel good. And whether that is launch a business, grow their brand, or just personally, like I want to talk to you. I set up free calls. They're clarity calls. They're 30 minutes. There's nothing that you have to invest. You can visit that at kellyannecares.com. My coaching program is Messy to Momentum. But the real purpose of today's episode is to remind you that if you want to reinvent yourself, you can. You need nobody's permission. You write shit down. You figure out a way for it to work. You put in the work. You manifest, you visualize, and that shit's coming true because you worked your ass off for it. If you manifest and visualize and have a cute little Pinterest board and a vision board, oh my God, I was going to say, do you feel that? Do you hear that? It's a breeze. It's a hot oven breeze, but the wind is moving. The trees are also moving, these little yellow things. Hopefully they don't make me sneeze. Allergy season is also here. In hot ass Las Vegas. But if you manifest and visualize, like, that's great. You have a Pinterest board. That's great. You have a screensaver. That's great. But like, if you're not waking up early and moving the needle in ways that this shit can happen, like put in the work, it's not going to happen. If you're really lucky, yes, maybe it will. But for most people, you've got to bust your ass to make shit happen. And I know because I've been doing this my entire career. And the last 4 years I've been just kind of in and out of doing things. But then after ending my show, I was like, that is a chapter that needs to be closed. And I need my own self back again. You could probably hear by my voice, like I am fired the fuck up. I also have, let me tell you my secret recipe before I even post it on the internet, of my dirty diet. I wasn't going to have the dirty diet, but then I was like, fuck it, let me just film it. So I'm drinking it and I am so excited I got it because it's so good. Okay. Kids screaming at the park. So you go to 7-Eleven, first of all. You know I love my Circle K Nugget Ice, but 7-Eleven, this is not an ad, is 59 cents for a super gulp. What do they call it? Big gulp, a large. 59 cents plus tax. So actually I have my receipt because I was going to do a Fetch Rewards ad. It's 64 cents with tax here in Vegas. Okay, so you do 3/4 Fountain Diet Coke. You do a splash of the cherry. Not all 7-Elevens have the cherry, just so you know. Terrible's does too. And then you go back to the Diet Coke, and then you do one of the tiniest little pumps of the pistachio syrup, and then literally a pencil eraser size of this Paris Hilton sweet and spicy creamer. It's like cayenne pepper in like a sweet cream. And when I tell you, like a polka dot, that's how much I use. Now, if you love a lot of cream, go for it. I don't like those creamers. I just like the spice and the pistachio with my cherry Diet Coke, okay? It may be weird. You may want to vomit just hearing about those words combined in a drink together like most of my friends. But let me tell you, this shit is a 10 out of 10. Actually, I haven't done my swirl on the show yet. I changed my bio on my Substack, by the way. You can usually find me writing next to a Fountain Diet Coke or my delicious iced coffee, which is facts. Like, I wanted to make it more personal. And speaking of personal, I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you want to hear more of on the show, whether it's like my exact supplement breakdown, why I take them, why I still eat beans for breakfast, what I'm eating to get me to like 100 grams of protein per day. Like if you want more recipes, if you want me to write more blogs that coincide with almost like a little to-do list for you to coincide with like each episode, come follow me on my Instagram, the One Decision Away podcast. Like, let me know your thoughts because I really want this community to explode. I want more women over 40 know that they're not stuck. They're not alone. They don't have to stop chasing their dreams, that you can reinvent yourself at any stage of your life. And I'm going to help you do that. So whether it's with my podcast episodes I share with you here, whether it's the content that I'm going to share on my YouTube and my Instagram and everything else. By the way, one of the things I challenged myself with over the weekend were my graphics, which in my personal opinion, I suck at. It's not my forte. I can podcast, I can write, I can design, but like in my mind, not digitally. And I have a very good friend, shout out to Rouge, who is phenomenal. She's done a lot of my podcast artwork. My last one for Kellyanne Cares, she did that. And I just changed it to drive traffic here. And then she's done a lot of covers for me, like a lot. She's done website pages, like so much. And I believe she's taking clients. So if you're looking for a phenomenal, 20 out of 10 graphic designer who can build out pages, templates, like all the things, let me know and I'll give you her contact info, or maybe I'll ask her and I'll put her contact info in the show notes because she's very picky with her clients. But listen, if you're listening to the show and you're my vibe, then you're her vibe. But I was like, listen, I'm doing my own graphics. I need to challenge myself. And let me tell you, I was searching the TV for my YouTube banner. I was searching different phones. I was looking on different laptops, like to see that the measurements were perfect because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a fucking perfectionist. And I wanted to challenge myself to make sure that these graphics looked good on all my social platforms. They were sized, they were on brand, and I'm so proud of myself. I did it. I also redid my entire KellyanneCares.com website page, all of the marketing funnels for my coaching programs. My LinkedIn, I'm going to do probably later tonight because I wanted to film content today and I have a million TikTok messages I have to go through, and finally launch my brand new Instagram. So by the time you hear this, there's going to be a couple little videos over there and you'll probably see my dirty diet recipe there, but you heard it here first, okay? You got the recipe here first. And what else? I think that's it. I'm like so fired up today. I wanted to share with you like everything I accomplished this weekend as proof that if you wake up earlier and you put in the work, you can move the needle and get shit accomplished. And also share with you that in real time, I am reinventing myself, my life, my business, my brand, everything. And I want to work with more brands who are looking for a single 48-year-old entrepreneur, multi-passionate entrepreneur who is storytelling and sharing her life on the internet. And if you want to work together, you can find me anywhere online. KellyanneCares.com. All my info is there. And I'm just so, so proud of everything I have accomplished and worked on because it's for you. It's all for you. It's for myself, of course, but also for you. Because I know how many women are stuck. I get messages all of the time. Thousands and thousands of women are watching my Bean content on TikTok. Like they all have almost over 100,000 views or just a little bit under. And they all go viral every time I talk about it because women are searching for information that is going to help them feel good in their body. And if you feel good in your body and you're the best version of yourself, you focus on yourself first, then anybody else around you or anything else around you is going to be affected in a more positive light, more positive way. Do you know what I mean? Like it just all makes sense. And so I am going to go. I am dripping sweat. Thank God this is not a live video because my full face that I did this morning and I thought I looked so good. I literally look like an Oompa Loompa, like orange. My bronzer melted. It's a whole situation. I also have the worst roots, but that's that. And what else? I think that's it. Thank you so much for listening. I'm trying to do more episodes and keep them shorter. So please come on Substack, subscribe, let me know, comment on this episode, slide into my new DMs, like anywhere online you can find me. Let me know, like, hey, I want more information on this. Like, oh my God, I would love to hear you talk with this guest. Or break down your actual supplement routine. Like, how are you losing weight? How are you eating 100 grams of protein? Like, how are you dealing with boundaries and relationships and all the things? Like, just let me know. Like, we're going to be best friends, just so you know. This is a new vibe over here. So if you are over 40 and you are looking to level the fuck up, this is where you need to be. Okay, gotta go. I'm sweating, dripping sweat. Hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.